So I finally did Botox. So here is me telling you guys why I decided to do Botox. Okay, so to give you guys a little bit of context, basically Botox is actually a colloquial term that I will be using throughout the entire video because everyone knows what Botox is, but Botox is actually a brand, but the treatment's name and the thing that we are injecting in is actually botulinum toxin. That's the actual term of the treatment or the thing that we are actually using, just that everyone uses Botox as a colloquial term, but you guys will really have to take note that it's actually another brand. The brand of botulinum toxin that I'm using is actually Nabota. This is the specific brand that I'm using for me and it has worked really well. So I think you can probably request from your doctor or clinic if you feel like you like what you see on my face and how it actually has worked out for me. So I personally have always been very conscious when it comes to my forehead lines. So when you raise up your brows, right, the forehead lines here, always, every single time I look at myself in like videos and stuff, I will always just stare at those lines and like, oh my god, I'm aging. While we are contouring, another area that I am very conscious about is actually my jaw. Honestly, my jawline is great. I'm not saying that I don't like it. I actually love my jawline. But because of the muscles that grew on top of the jawline, it made my face look freaking chunky. This is my face and how it looks like now, and this is how it looks like before Botox. You know, now whenever I see my old photos, I'm just like, oh my god, was my face swollen? Did I like pluck out wisdom tooth? But no, actually no. It's just before Botox, I literally have this bulk, this chunk over here of muscles on top of my jawline. So why there would be like that big bulge of stuff like on top of my face, right? It was mainly because there's a lot of muscles on top of the bone, and these muscles actually grow over time as you like clench your jaw or you eat. That's when it contributes to the growth of the muscles over here. What Botox does is to relax the muscles, and people who actually clench their jaw all the time and suffer from like achy jaws, Botox is actually like a treatment for them as well. So what it does is it paralyzes the muscle, right? So for example, if you stop working out, naturally your arms like will lose mass and muscles. That's exactly what Botox is doing for you. It's the same thing for your forehead, it's the same thing for your jaw. Honestly, the results are so natural that not one person has come up to me and told me that, hey, like, do you do something here to your face? Usually they say I lost weight lah, but I think it's because of my Botox, cause I just lost like mass over here. Okay, I skipped ahead, so we're going back to my forehead Botox. So yeah, like I was saying, I really hated the lines that were there, and I actually started to have this permanent, like quite deep permanent line in the middle of my forehead before I did this Botox. I'm gonna put the picture here, and that was the reason why I decided to like start like Botox ASAP, because of that line. Because if I didn't start on Botox, right, that line is just gonna get even more permanent as time goes by. Of course, I'm not saying that like forehead lines are ugly. It's completely natural. I just have a personal preference and I don't like it. Yeah, so I feel like nobody should be able to tell you what you should or should not do. I think ultimately it's like doing it for yourself and your own self-confidence. And if you think like you look better, you feel better, then by all means, you know? But as someone who is like a first timer at Botox, I was very particular about the doctor that I was gonna go to, because I was just a bit scared. So I was very particular, and I actually decided to go for New Reflections because I feel like the doctor's just very honest. When I actually met him, right, he was just like, you know, Botox or like doing anything like fillers or Botox, right, it's just really about like enhancing your natural beauty, your natural features, which is something that I personally believe in as well. I really love how honest he is. Like he really told me like, one side of your face is not balanced. I swear, like he just told me right in my face, and I'm like, yeah, can you fix that for me please? So another thing is that I actually went there to do Botox for my forehead and my jaw, but he actually assessed my face. Like he literally stared at me while I talked, and then he was like, actually the main problem with the main problem that you have is actually more of the frown lines that is causing the forehead to move more. like your this area is because it keeps going up like that. That's why we ended up doing like the Botox, this 11 here, we did Botox here. And then he told me like, the forehead Botox is up to you whether you still want to do it or not lah. It will get better, but obviously if you do the forehead Botox as well, it will be even better. So obviously I did both. So it was the frown. So I can't really, okay, now I can frown a bit because it has been about 2 months since I did my Botox already. So you can see like I can raise my brows a little bit, but you see I still can't like really like, the lines don't come out that obvious. So there was another thing that I really wanted to do, which was my nose. Okay lah, I know like it's not really like I really wanted to do it, but I was like, oh yeah, my nose is like a bit flat lah, but then not like I want to do like anything about it. And then he was like, no, you shouldn't do anything to your nose, like you shouldn't put like threads or fillers, because he said that my nose is what makes my face look cute, and if I were to make it sharp, then it will just kind of take away from my face. So he would kind of like refuse to do that for me, which I really appreciate, because like I want my doctor to tell me what's good for me sometimes. Like I don't want him to just like, oh okay, you want nose filler, I do for you. Oh, you want this, I do for you. Yeah, I just really appreciate that about him. If you're someone who's doing like all these like Botox and filler stuff or injectable stuff for the first time, I'm very sure that you would want a pretty natural look. You would want someone who will tell you the truth and be like very honest with you lah. So I really think that you guys should really consider like new reflections if you are looking to do something with your face. I mean honestly, like I feel like I'm already quite a confident person, but there are definitely some things that I really want to fix. And I think like having fixed it, right, I actually feel like I look good in like photos and videos. It's not about changing my look because I feel like I love my look. It's just about fixing the parts that I don't feel that confident. So that's why I did what I did. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope this kind of like, I don't know, just kind of wanted to share my experience with Botox and stuff like that, because I used to be so like anti-Botox. I feel like I keep saying this because I feel like I'm not emphasizing this enough, but I really was super anti-Botox previously, okay? But yeah, I'm a changed girl in my head now. I think that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little chatty get ready with me. If you would like to see more of these videos, so let me know in the comment section if y'all have any topics that you want me to talk about. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember to subscribe, guys. Bye!